Hi, I am Sai Prashant. Today I am going to discuss about prototype model in SDLC, software development lifecycle. Coming to the prototype model, this model we prefer when customer requirements are not clear. Then we follow this prototype model in software development lifecycle. This is one of the old model in the SDLC. So let us see. So let us assume we are trying to purchase a gold chain. Well, I want a new gold chain to be purchased. Then I don't have any idea about that. I am not clear about my requirements towards the gold chain. So that when I went to gold shop, they used to show catalog to me like this. See, after seeing this catalog, I'm going to get an idea how my I'm going to get clarity that how the gold chain should be. Means suppose out of all this I like this gold chain. So then I select this. Okay, then I place an order for this gold chain like this. In the same criteria, while developing a software also, as the customer don't have idea, means they don't have clear clarity about his requirements towards the software, then the business analyst is going to show this kind of prototype models or model screens to the customer, means to the client. Then he is going to select some screens over that, like I selected this chain is good, like that he is going to select some model screens based on that requirement. Based on that screens they are going to develop the design, and before that they are going to perform analysis, and they are going to do design, and they are going to do coding and develop a software based on these screens. Okay, now let us come to this model. Initially this prototype model starts with similar like waterfall model. It starts with the business bid, sorry, software bidding. This software bidding means proposal to develop a new software. The CEO comes with this proposal. CEO collects this proposal from the customer. This role by the proposal to develop a new software means bringing the proposal by CEO. That role of the CEO is to bring the proposal from the customer, to bring the proposal from the customer if it is project based, or else if it is product based, then by himself he have to create a proposal based on the market requirements. This is the role of the CEO. Then after that, bringing the proposal, the CEO is going to develop, sorry, CEO is going to conduct a kickoff meeting. Why this kickoff meeting is, this kickoff meeting is to select PO. PO means project manager or product manager. So okay, so this PO is going to, the CEO is going to select PO by arranging kickoff meeting. In this, the project manager or project owner, or like this we can say, we pronounce like PM. If it is related to project, the software is related to the project, means developing software based on project or based on the product, it varies. So let us assume it is like project. So then we call him as project manager. Project manager role is, project manager, his role is to initiate the nodes of project in the overall plan. In the next module, overall plan, this PM is, project manager is going to initiate PIN, project initiation nodes, by PO. or PM, project manager or product manager. This is his task. Then after successful initiation of the nodes by PM, then this PM is going to forward these nodes to business analyst, and this business analyst is going to gather the requirements, means requirement gathering, we say, like requirement gathering. So he is going to gather the requirements from customer. Business analyst, who is the person, that is business analyst, business analyst. His role is to gather requirements, gathering requirements from customer. Then and he prepares the document. After collecting the requirements, he is storing that requirements into the document. Then after gathering the requirements, in the next phase it's we say that is a requirement analysis and detailed plan. In this, what going to be happening was, this system analyst plays a vital role in this module. In this system analyst the system analyst is going to analyze the requirement. System analyst analysis over the requirements given by the business analyst, where the business analyst is gathered from the customer, and the system analyst analyze these requirements and prepare detailed plan. This is how it happens here, and prepares the detailed plan. Then after successful preparation of the detailed plan, after analyzing, this system analyst is going to forward this document including the detailed plan to the technical architect in the module of designing. In the phase of designing phase, he forwarded this document including the detailed plan to the technical architect technical architect. What he does was, this technical architect is going to develop design based on the plan, detailed plan and document given by system analyst. Then after completion of developing the design by the technical architect, he is going to forward the design to programmers, where they develop the build. Some programmers are going to develop the build based on developing the build based on the design and document provided by the technical architect and above, a system analyst, all those above. Based on the document and the design, these programmers are going to develop a build. This build, after successfully developing the build, these programmers go forward this build for testing. Here similarly, some programmers are involved for testing. Some programmers some 1 minute. Some programmers here in testing, some programmers test the build obtained from above module. Some programmers, or else we say whatever the build developed by those programmers, they forwarded for testing. Then the build is tested by the some programmers only, and then after successfully developing the build, then it is sent for release. The build is which is released, we call it as a software release at customer site by some programmers. This is how it happens, by some programmers. Release is done by some programmers. Then after successful release by the programmers at customer side, then the next phase is, suppose customer face some problem while accessing or while using the software. Then the maintenance module, in this maintenance phase, CCB, we say that CCB, change control board, this CCB maintains trained freshers they are going to provide support to customers. So all these modules are okay, but where the change is happening was, let us observe the change here. This is the overall process. In this process, let us see, in gathering the requirements only the change was happening. While gathering the requirements by business analyst, here let us observe clearly, here the customer is not clear while providing the requirements. In this case, what happens means, let us observe this diagram here. See, requirement gathering, requirements of clients gathered by business analyst. So here this customer is not clear about his requirements. Then in this case, what happens was, this business analyst is going to prepare a prototype model. This prototype model is, we have 1 minute. Okay, this prototype model is forwarded to the customer. This prototype model screens, by observing these prototype model screens, the customer get clarity over his requirements. These prototype model screens are shown to the customer by the business analyst. Then he is going to get clarity over the requirements. Then after that, he is going to forward those requirements to the system analyst, and the process follows. Even though after getting this, the customer is not clear, then the business analyst is going to develop some more model screens until the customer gets satisfied with get clarity with that model screens. And after successful completion of this, again the customer having few more requirements, then again the requirements the business analyst is going to develop again some more model screens. Like this the cycle involves. He is going to develop the model screens, and the customer is going to check those model screens, and based on those model screens he is going to get clarity. Based on that, the build is going to be developed in this way. This is how the process is involved here, if you observe. Initially, it starts with business software bidding, then kick-off meeting for selecting PO. Then in the overall plan, PO is going to start the project initiation notes. Then after he is going to gather the requirements. In requirement gathering, business analyst is going to provide the screens in this prototype model. In this prototype model, the screens which are going to be useful to the customer for getting clarity on his requirements, as he was not clear. So based on, once after getting clarity over those requirements, then the documentation was done and it is forwarded to the system analyst. System analyst is going to analyze the requirements and develop the detailed plan. And then the plan is detailed plan with document forward to design. In the designing phase, the design was developed and forwarded to development phase, coding phase, where the build was developed by some programmers, and testing also the same program, some more programmers are going to test that build, and after successful testing the build, the software is sent for release at customer site, and the software is maintained by the CCV trained freshers at the maintenance phase. Once the customer, while customer facing any problem accessing the software or change of request in required any services, these trained freshers are going to provide the services. This is about the prototype model. Few more examples like regarding these models, prototype models, screenshots like this is one of the catalog in gold. Purchasing, trying to purchase for two-wheeler vehicles. If you went to any showroom, they used to show some catalogs regarding those two-wheeler vehicles like this. They are going to show some catalogs. This is one of the catalogs. This is how the model screens will be. If in the software field, the catalogs will be in the various in different way. This is about the prototype model. Thank you for watching my video. In the next video, I am going to continue with incremental model and rapid